So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Luis Figo, now there's a class act.
You can't disagree with that.
Well, he loves to roam across advanced midfield positions, but his most natural position is on the right side, where he uses a very clever brain to go and create.
Well, that has not gone well. Plays a sharp little ball here. There's the header! Maldini gets good distance on it. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Beckenbauer, played towards the other side. Nicely weighted ball. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, nice touch. Serginho's big header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho. Raul. Oh, it's Van Basten. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Figo. He's picked his way through. Ambitious ball here.
Figo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. So it is still 0-0. And this is Bale, and this is Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Oh, it's hit the post! Vitz. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Bergomi. Spread it left. Pedri. And it's Serginho. Vitz. Vitz will not want to lose out here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. 30 minutes gone. Out towards the flank. And it's Pedri. Now it's Eto'o. Bale has it in a wide position. That's a throw. Vitz. Now it's Mbappe. It's Pedri. Schneider. And it's Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Played out wide. Cafu has it out wide and in space. Schneider. It's Schneider! A real chance and a real let-off.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Pedri. Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Van Basten. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's there to belt it away. Throw in. Foot in. And it's Pedri. That's tidy. And this is Schneider. Could move up a gear here. Eto'o powering forward here. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, what a mistake! Serginho. That's fierce. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And here's Isco. And there's a searching pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Serginho.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Mbappe! He's got away with one there. And he cuts out the supply. Figo. He's shifting through the gears here. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. It's anyone's ball now. Getafe with another corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Danger averted for now. Decent progress down the left. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cafu could try cutting inside here. It's a mighty effort! Oh, he's hit the bar! Now he's got space here. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Getafe appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bale.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's there! And they are cruising away. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Serginho. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. Serginho. Pedri. And it's Kagawa. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. No, it's come to nothing. Beckenbauer. Kukcu. Pedri. Kagawa. David Villa. Now it's Villa. Short changes him with that pass. Cafu.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Yaya Toure gets the foot in and wins the ball. Serginho. And it's Pedri. Now it's Bale. And this is Eto'o. Nicked it back promptly. And Hullet! They've got to be quick to recover this. Eto'o. Big chance! They've done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
It's become a case of men against boys. And he's managed to get free. Serginho's cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. A lot of space ahead of him. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergomi, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but a level setter when it comes to discipline and organisation, not to mention his leadership qualities.
Don't argue with him. Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, shooting chance! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Timber. Isco. It's Pedri. Out towards the flank. Cross from Cafu. Figo. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Cross to the back post. Climbs up big! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Vieira. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's through and all alone! Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity. Great chance here from position A1. Hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Lovely feet. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance! Chiellini.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs.
And he shoots! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Inter Milan take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And it's Isco. He's having a shot! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Figo. And this is Figo. Isco. Pedri. And it's Isco. For Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Thuram. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Belletti has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Bergomi. Conte. Nicely weighted ball. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Belletti.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Conte. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, some tackle that. Pedri. Cafu. And there's the end of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
A header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Belletti. Kagawa. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Isco. Shapes to shoot! Hullet. Eto. Now the ball's gone astray. Threads one in. Now it's Pedri. Turns and goes back. Incoming Till. It's a mighty effort! Sticks it away! And he is just ripping it up! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Belletti. And it's Kagawa. Kagawa. Pedri. Kagawa. It's Pedri. Serginho. And it's Isco. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the counter is on. Oh, good spread. And it's Cancelo. Nice control. Opts to play it back. There's the shot! He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Eto really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Struck first time! Oh, that's a waste.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And he was quick to react. Kagawa. Conte. For Kagawa. Great vision. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Played back in. Kagawa touches it back. Kagawa.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kagawa. And it's Belletti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedri gets into a good position. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great defending, strong and determined. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. And it's gone back to the keeper. Knocks it out wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Desperate defending required here.
Numero 19. Lasciano il campo per il numero
Well, there's the
22.
clearance.
Il numero 7.
Not the most convincing of passes.
Lam.
And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram with the foul.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Nedved. Well, played right into his path. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Kagawa. Looking to play him in. Oh, super find.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Taken back almost at once. And that's it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
Messi. Kukçu.
Pedro Neto. Shot could be on. Isco! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great chance! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Pedri. Ambitious ball here. And he was alert to it. Foden. Serginho.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Mbappe driving forwards.
Oh, sweet feet.
He's in a great position here.
Cannavaro robs him of possession.
Serginho cuts it out. And here's Neto. Belletti. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's made its way to him, and he's got the... He's through and all alone! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Kukçu.
Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on.
Takes a shot! Oh, crossbar! That has ended up in no man's land. Barcelona upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he get onto this? Pedri.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Looking for options for movement. A header! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona, chance for a shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
That could spell trouble. There's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Can he get on the end of this? And he shoots! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
And we're underway again.
Number 22.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Kagawa. He shifted it to the flank. Incoming to Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mbappe, great vision. That ball looks a good one.
That's going in strongly.
Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Kagawa. Serginho Kukcu. And here's Kagawa. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played back. Foden, spread it left. Pass somewhat off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, good read. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's come to nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer. And it's Kukcu. And here's Mbappe. Kagawa. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kimmich. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Van Basten. And that's a dangerous ball. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Now, power or placement? Oh, brilliant stop from Pickford! Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? Goal! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Spread out to the left. Now, can they get him away? Now, he's got space here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he was quick to react.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Could try cutting inside here. Chooses to go back. Big chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Kukçu clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Foden. Rice, who does have an assist to his name. That's been cut out, well played. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine, decent chance! He's scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around.
Pedri!
It is a corner.
And we have our very first corner. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Pedri is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. It's Bellingham.
Van Basten.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Beckenbauer. Pings in across. Bullish header!
And the keeper couldn't hold it.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Tagliafico gets in. He's having a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for options for movement. Serginho.
Van Basten chasing after it.
Might want to be careful there.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Messi demonstrating his defensive quality there.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Threads one in.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Pinches it off him. And that was very necessary.
Cafu. And here's Messi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Good chance here! He's done very well to get to that.
Gundogan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Real chance! That's rather hopeful. And now they can spring out of defence. That pass has been well intercepted. Costa Corta. Tagliafico. Beckenbauer. And it's Fernando Torres. Now Tonali. Driving forward. And he's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Cafu. Serginho. Aimed beyond the defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Fernando Torres. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Tagliafico. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cafu. And it's Pedri. Bellingham. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Torres was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Isco. That's very neat.
There will be one
Played back.
minute added time.
Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's been cut out, well played. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Isco. And he's had it nicked away. That's been slipped through, and it's made its way to him. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. The referee's come over, it's a red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim, it is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Modric! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's Tonali. Now, can they get him away? And that is expertly dealt with. That's the throw. Bellingham. Isco. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Raul. Great chance! And it's a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 12.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now.
Climbs up big! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He slings it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Rummenigge, can he get it through?
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Isco, it's Pedri. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Takes a shot! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Tonali. Costa Curta. Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Timber getting this one clear.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's found a way through. And that's been won straight back. And now the breakaway. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Ronaldinho providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Substitution in progress.
Tonali is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And here's Cavani. He is through here. Lovely feet. And he's been shifted off it.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Beckenbauer has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Out towards the flank, back into the middle, Rummenigge. Now it's Nakamura. He is just caressing the ball. Nice physical challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
He's got tall. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
We are into overtime. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Costa Curta. Saliba, and that will be it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ah, he's given it away! He's one-on-one! He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Serginho. And here's Messi. And now they can spring out of defence. He's in a great position here. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pedri is onto this. He is just caressing the ball. Schneider. Passes short and sharp.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Driving forward. Takes the shot! Just swings wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Cafu. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And that's going to be a booking. Pedri. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. For Pedro Neto. Oh, that was vital. Ambitious ball here. And he was quick to react. Kukçu. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Aims beyond the... Can he finish? Goal! The breakthrough strike! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Messi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Schneider. Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's well positioned here. Bellingham.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And it's Pedri. He's going for goal! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Kukçu picks it up from the goal kick. Schneider. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
And it's Batistuta.
Pedri. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Pedro Neto.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Some really good ball movement. Can he finish? Serginho. Pedro Neto tries a shot! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
It's Asa! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Tries to get it clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And a quick reminder today, everybody.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Here we go again then. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hazard, and he's cut it out. Schneider. Now it's Pedro Neto. Can he get it through? Oh no, that was never going to make it. And he's there to make the challenge. Great vision. It's a promising position. Serginho's cross. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They get a throw in. That is lovely. Another throw in. And it's James. James got a long way forward to join the attack. Batistuta, and he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Decent hit from there. Serginho. And it's Schneider. Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game. Schneider goes short. And this is Messi. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Crosses it in, gets his head on it! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. Batistuta. Can he get on the end of this? Batistuta! Off the post! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Greenwood, chance for a shot! They've done it! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Madrid give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. And he's intervened well there. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Bellingham. And it's Azar. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Kukçu. Van Basten. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Substitution in progress.
Pedro Neto. Played into space. Think through. He has a look up. Plenty to aim at here. The ball's... He gets big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gets a good foot in there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rijkaard puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Greenwood. Messi. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pedri. He's found a way through, and Messi! And that would have won it.
Messi clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
And it's Messi. And this is Van Basten. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. A heavy challenge. Greenwood. Out to the right. Hazard goes steaming forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he was alert to it. Pedro Neto, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick.
Substitutions taking place.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Raul receives it in a good position here. Now it's Villa. Tries to play it through. Pedri threads one in. That's a good ball. Guti. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's got away. Backward it goes. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Added time.
And this is... Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Serginho. Timber. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. He's away! Kagawa. Kagawa. And the finish! Oh, it's hit the post! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Chance! Messi. And the through ball. And he's managed to get free. Mendes too strong for his opponent there. Rodri. Pacho. Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. And the keeper beats it away. Pedro Neto. Messi. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's in on goal! Now, can he find a finish? Messi! There it is! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Owen. Oh, that's nice. Picked out brilliantly. And Owen! No, he's missed it.
Oh, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Cafu. Messi. Pedro Neto. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cafu. And it's Pedri. Kukcu. And here's Isco. Pedro Neto. Real chance here. Serginho. Foot in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Somewhat off target. Nuno Mendes. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Isco. That's very neat. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Isco clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Batistuta. Chips it through. Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. He has found the big chance! Isco is the team's great visionary.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And here's Batistuta. He has a look up. Isco. Kukcu. Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Serginho has it in a wide position. Gets into some space. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Batistuta. He won't be happy with that one. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's Zico! It's there! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their
There will be
application,
1 minute
and
at
now
a
they'll want
time.
another.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Threads one in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Keeper's dealt with that. He's gone for goal! And it's a goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity.
Pedri! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's on it, can he get away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, that's a key interception. Played back in. Well, that has not gone well. Costa Curta. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Zico providing an outlet on that flank. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. He's gone for goal! He has done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Opts to play it back. Shot at goal! And again the keeper stands strong. And we have our very first corner. Isco with the short one. It's a throw-in. Kirkchu. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Real chance! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Messi.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Substitution.
Cafu has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Mbappe, and this is Owen.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Owen. Julie did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Looking for options for movement.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? An instinctive delivery. Pickford claims it without any fuss. Pedri, and that's been intercepted. Nakata. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedri. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
And he's well positioned. Takes a shot! It's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vids. Kukcu. Out to the right. Threads one in. Well, played right into his path. Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Isco. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pau Kubasi gets a foot in here. Now it's Del Piero. Ah, it looks a good ball through. And this is Del Piero.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is out of play. And it's lofted through here. Now it's Pedri, tries to play it through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Costa Curta. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Kubasi. Del Piero.
Such good technique. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Van Basten. Wirtz. Oh, good read. Wirtz showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Wirtz! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Shapes to shoot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. And they've got a throw. Kubasi. Conte. That's a throw. Serginho. Oh, super find. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Wirtz. Belletti. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Opts for safety. And back to the goalkeeper. Pickford, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. And it's Isco. Yamal, not the most accurate pass. Isco. Oh, Red, nice interception. And that has left him in a heap. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Costa Curta. Yamal gets into a good position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's been shifted off it. Cruyff is onto this. He's through. Great chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Looking for the run. Pedri. 5 minutes till the break. And he's there to make the challenge. Pedri is fouled. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Kubasi. And it's Conte. Back into the middle. Oh, he's burst through. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe, looking to play him in. Oh, important interception. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find
That
your
gets
way
things going
around
for the
the
second
stadium.
half.
Substitution on the field.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
This, number 14, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 23,
Bergomi.
Kagawa. Number 18,
For Conte.
Owen. Substitution
Rolls it
taking
backwards.
place.
That's an imaginative pass. And that interception was most necessary. Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona have their second corner now. Del Piero with the short one. And that's and a shot! So, third corner of the game. And he shoots! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. So their fourth corner of the game, and it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. That ball looks a good one. Just the goalkeeper to beat. No foul, says the referee. Messi. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Conte. It's a threatening ball.
Still just a single goal between the sides.
Can he get on the end of this? That is ended up in no man's land. Costa Curta. And he was quick to react.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Well, that looks a decent ball. No way through, so back it comes. Pedri gets rid without sophistication.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Kökçü. Shot could be on.
Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Substitution in progress.
It's their second corner of the game.
It's a mighty effort! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Costa Curta. He's found a way through. And this is Neymar.
It's Neymar!
And he's there to clear it. And he's forced to go back. Tries to pass it through. Cruyff picks it up out wide.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Kagawa. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Now that's a lovely exchange. And it's Kökçü. Kökçü
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri. Nicely weighted ball.
And this is Del Piero. It is a corner.
Substitution.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Keeper's dealt with that.
Bergomi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It'll be a throw-in.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Pedri. It's a searching pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Good ball over the top.
Nice interception, well timed.
1-0 as we head towards the end.
Pedri. Very much into the last knockings. Into the last 5 minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Face to... Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kagawa. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh no, what has happened here? And it's made its way to him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal.